In this video, we're going to use the points that we imported previously and create a surface. Just as a reminder, if your tool palette or tool space isn't set, click on the tool space here and it'll automatically drop down your tool palette, the prospector tab, the setting tab, survey, and toolbox. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how to create the existing surface on the points we imported. There's two options. Underneath the home ribbon or tab, you have the create ground data and the surfaces. You can either pull down this and use create surfaces, or if you don't have the ribbon set, you can right click on the name surfaces in the prospector. Right click and create a surface. There are multiple types of surfaces and we're going to use 10 surfaces today. Click on where it says name underneath the value adjacent to the name. We're going to give it a name called existing ground. Now you can give it a description if you wish, and the other option of style says you can have the contours either 2 and 10 or 1 and 5. The difference between background and design, background means it's existing. So we're going to do contours 2 and 10 background. Click OK, click OK. Now, if you notice, you now have a plus sign next to the surface. So hit the plus sign, and then you'll see the surface that you just created called existing ground. Hit the plus sign again until it pans down to where it says definitions. Hit the plus sign again. Now, within that definitions, you have a thing called point groups. Click on the point groups, right click, and click add. You're going to add the topo points that you created in the previous video. So you're going to hit the point group topo and hit apply and OK. Now, we just created the surface. My surface currently has the layers or the triangles on them. To get rid of the triangles, to make it easier to use, you right click and click on edit surface style. It'll pop up with these different tabs at the top. Hit display and turn your triangles off for right now. Now, for the most of y'all, you won't have your triangles on when they come up, and your surface will look like this. At this point in time, we have to create break lines, because all of the students in class understand and know that out at Valencia, there is a dam over here. So there's two low-lying pond areas. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to create break lines in this surface that generate the low-lying areas. So what you'll come up here and do is on the Draw tab, you're going to click on Polyline. This is very important. When you've got your polyline, use your O-snaps. Set your O-snap settings, clear them all and make sure only node is on, because you'll be connecting to only nodes. So when I draw this polyline, I've got to turn my O-snaps on. When I draw this polyline, I'm going to be drawing from the nodes, and I'm going to scroll in and find BD, 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 and I'm going to hit CL for close. The next one is I'm going to connect all the TD points. So I hit my polyline, and I have my O-snap node on, so I'm going to hit TD, TD, select TDs, TD, TD, and then close. We're going to do this one more time with the BDs. So TD stands for top of dam, BD stands for bottom of dam. We're going to repeat the polyline, select the points, BD, 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 and then CL for close. Now we're ready to create the break lines. Over here in your tool space, right click on break lines and click add. So right click on break lines and add. The description is whatever you wish it to be. So I'm going to write TD, BD. Top of dam, bottom of dam. All the other information is going to be default. Select OK, and at this point you're going to select the three closed polylines that you just created. Now, if you do not click exactly on the points, it will create issues with your surfaces. Once you've created the three closed polylines, hit enter, and you'll get a panorama box that tells you, okay, here's some information. What happens? Go ahead and exit out of that, and then you should get a surface that looks like such. The next thing you want to do is to clean up your existing surface. Now, you know that over here there's no points, so this data over here is not true. So we have to get rid of these contours, and the way to do that is you'll have to edit it. So we're going to use edits here. But before we can do that, we have to turn on our triangles, the things that were in my drawing when I first created it. Right click on ground, existing ground, edit surface style. Now you're going to turn your triangles back on just by hitting the little light bulb on. Select apply and OK. Now what you're going to do next is you're going to click edit, so select edit, right click, and come down to delete line. Select delete line, and then you're going to hit F for fence and then enter. Make sure at this point in time your O snaps are off. Now you're going to select a line and watch carefully. I am selecting a line that cuts through all of these triangle lines. So I start up here at the top and I select a point here and then come down here. Now I'm going to hit enter. When I do, it highlights all of these lines. I'm going to hit enter again. So you hit enter twice. Now I'm set and my surface looks good. What I want to do is now go back and turn these triangles off. So I'm going to go back to existing ground, edit surface styles, and I'm going to turn the triangles off. Apply and OK. Sorry, I didn't get out of the last command. Go to existing ground, edit surface styles, turn the triangles off, apply, and OK. And then regen. Now, what I want to do is I want these points, these data points that was collected, or contour points that was collected, I want to send those topo points that I can't see them. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up here to point groups. Now, the no-show VCC layer or point groups has a little, I say it's a baseball plate with yellow with an exclamation point. What you'll need to do is select that and then click update. Select no-show, right click on no-show and update. Now the little yellow emblem is gone. Yellow icon is gone. Now go back up to point groups, right click point groups and click on properties. Select no-show and send it to the top. Okay, so you select no-show and send it to the top. Click OK, and now your points should disappear. The points are still in the drawing, but they don't show up on your drawing. Alright, at this point in time, I'm going to stop. The next video will be about alignments.